You know it's not going to go smooth. Welcome, everybody, to the Making It Up As We Go show. It's a Saturday night, and we're here somehow. I don't really know how. Let me bring in my guys here. We got Mr. Paul. How we doing,
Evening, everybody?
Looking good, looking good. Keeping yourself busy?
Trying.
Nice. All right, let's bring in Sean here. Hey, Sean, how you doing, buddy?
Doing great. And you?
It has been a mess, absolute mess. Before we talk about like all this, the fun things that have happened in our worlds this week, I just want to say that people that try to hack into your systems are real a-holes. Nothing can throw. Getting into Facebook shouldn't be this difficult for somebody. You know, I couldn't like promote the show or anything earlier today because for the second time in this week, I've had my account ransacked. The first time it was from somebody from India. And then this one today, of course, it had to happen today. It was somebody like in San Antonio or something like that. It's like, come on. If you're going to take over my account, you need to make it like interesting at least. At least post something cool. You know, I was just at a campground. So if there's sorry about not letting everybody know that there was a show tonight and all that earlier because I was having a hard time.
That sucks.
I still don't have access to the Facebook stuff. It's all locked up, so whatever. But so what's new with you, Paul? You got anything going on, buddy?
No, I don't.
Well, thanks for coming. Show's over.
I don't know what I do all the time, but I never have time to do anything, it seems like.
Yeah.
I don't know where all the time goes. I did that thing for your contest, and that's the last thing I've done.
Well, maybe we should try a different one. I don't know.
No, Sean, he's always busy.
Yeah, Sean's always he's always kicking on something.
I know it. Look at all the stuff he's got stacked behind him there.
Oh, there's even bags now.
Oh wow, ooh, we're getting fancy.
Oh yeah. Look at this package.
Ooh.
I just have to put the instructions in, and we're good to go on this one.
Now you ought to vacuum seal those.
Oh no, I'm high tech, but not that high tech.
That's more toys you have to buy.
Yeah.
Oh,
that sounds like fun though. Hey, Paul, you got a fanboy.
I just saw that. Yeah, my buddy did. In fact, since I know he's out there, I got to do this.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah,
Oh, come on, Dave, please.
I've had this for quite a while. He had a contest one time, and I won it, and this is what I won.
Nice.
That's an awesome hat.
I don't even have one of those. Dave's gonna get on his printer, the vinyl cutter, and he's gonna make a shirt that says "I'm a Paul Corliss guy." No, Rob. Unfortunately, if you sent me a message an hour ago, I have not gotten it. It's kind of a big old fiasco at the moment. So, but we'll get it figured out. Yeah, passwords were all changed. I changed them like crazy amounts last time, so I don't know what's happened now. So it's stupid. Anyway. Oh, let's see here. Just to let everybody know, right now there's only 165 days until the start of the 2023 Gatton CNC Christmas Challenge. Do not let this go by because there will be continuing a countdown. So 165 days. You've been warned. You have been warned. So good deal. Hopefully we have lots of Rob said he actually did send a message to me an hour ago. I'm sorry, Rob. I'll look at it as soon as I can get back access to it. Let's see here. So I was thinking there's some really cool videos that have been coming out, and one of them, if everybody out there hasn't watched it yet, they should definitely go check it out. If you're not familiar with Michael Alm, I think that's how you pronounce his last name. It's ALM. He does a lot of pattern plywood and projects and panels and stuff like that. And he, I guess, is now trying to see if he could like turn it. He's not a turner or anything like that. But he's got a lathe and he was trying it out, and man, the patterns look really cool when you put them on the lathe. But he goes into a nice, I don't know if it's not overly detailed, but it's shot really well, and it's got some really good information on how he does it or how his thought process is on going through it. So I would highly recommend checking him out. He's a pretty good watch if you don't watch him already.
We'll check him out.
Yeah, he's got some really cool ones. There's some neat videos that he's done on like different ways of doing patterned plywood. He uses Baltic birch, and then was doing different items. Or different designs or whatever, and with this one, he got some of the he made his own like plywood basically, but he had like the colored sheets of the dyed plywood in between, so it gave some extra color.
Cool.
Ray's asking here, how do you spell his name? It's Michael, so Michael. And his last name is Alm, A-L-M. And that's it. I should have, if I had some more time today, I would have actually done more work on the stream and had a card made up for that and all that. But his stuff is pretty cool. He's done some really neat ones. So I definitely recommend checking him out. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's... Got Alan here. Nice. He found us. Thank you, sir. Glad you came in.
JR is here.
Mr. JR showed up. There you go. There we go.
There's a link to Alm's YouTube channel.
Oh, there you go. Awesome. Yeah, that's pull that up there. There we go. Yeah, so that's a link to his YouTube site or page, whatever, and it's pretty awesome. I enjoy watching them.
Does anybody watch the video that Hamilton put out about making the sword out of blue jeans and epoxy?
Yeah, man, that was pretty awesome.
The mess that thing made when he was surfacing it, though. Oh, I can't even imagine.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was kind of like I think I put a comment on that video, something about like it was Damascus denim. It wasn't Damascus steel, it was Damascus denim.
Damascus denim.
I was surprised though, it was cutting through stuff.
I was too, yeah.
Like wow, I mean it was kind of flop, the blade was kind of floppy, but it was still hammering on through. That was pretty neat. What else we got going on? We're also trying out another computer today, and I mean everything. We might as well just throw everything at the wall. Something will stick. Yeah. I especially liked Hamilton's the thumbnail he put in there because he had his hair all pulled back and all that, like kind of samurai looking. He's like, "You go, Ham. There you go."
He sure comes up with some neat ideas.
Yeah,
That he does.
I saw somebody else was doing something with denim recently, but I can't remember what it was. But I think they might have been making a table or something like that. It wasn't anything as cool as making a sword. You know.
Well, there's a guy that he turns a lot of stuff, and you'll see him use epoxy in records or pine cones or leaves or whatever he can conjure up for that show. And he's done denim too, so he's literally turned denim. I don't remember his name.
Oh, is that
Take my
Ken
name down.
Moon? Ken
Black
Moon?
Pardon?
Studio. That might
It
be
could
the
be.
other one that I was thinking of, Rob. It could be because it was this week that I saw that, so it very well could have been.
Blacktail Studio.
Yeah, and who's the other one that does that? Is he's in California. Now I can't think of his name. I just drew a blank.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the fun
Yeah.
with the old guys. We kind of get forgetful, so it's like a guessing game show.
It is, yeah, yeah.
Which woodworker did this?
Yeah, name this thought.
Oh,
I know what I'm going to do.
so we're back to using the good old StreamYard. I was using last week. I figured over time with Dave's show, it seemed like we had some issues, and so I wanted to take the opportunity to try something else to see if it was any better than StreamYard is. And while I like that platform, StreamYard is it's better for two main reasons. Background sort of stuff. One is like the chat. As we can see the chat on the side as it's going through, and on that on the Streamlabs one, you couldn't start it and look at it later or anything like that. You'd have to scroll back through and pick and highlight it. With StreamYard, you can start it and it puts it kind of like in its own separate little category, so it helps keep things a little bit neater. And the other thing was if we remember when Dave was giving away his Maker's Rock project, he had to use the comment picker, and that's pretty much how you would have to do any kind of giveaways or anything on that platform too. And so the one that StreamYard has works a whole lot better. So for those two main reasons, we're back on StreamYard. Long
And plus
explanation,
the amount of people.
short answer. But yeah, so we're back. It's familiar. Hopefully StreamYard will do the things that we want them to, because there really was some really nice things I liked about that other one. But like dark mode,
Yeah.
Anyway. So
Hey Rob, check your Facebook Messenger.
oh, there you go. Oh, you send it over to him? Oh, okay. Good stuff. Oh man, there was some other stuff that I was watching, and even in the last day or two, I was trying to take some notes on it to be able to see. But some of it is blanking out of my skull. Oh, I remember one of them. The Ender 3s. So Ender 3s are super popular, right? Everybody's got one. There's one there, and there's one here, and there's one over there somewhere.
Over there?
So there's a company that is starting to produce a Core XY upgrade kit for the Ender 3. I thought that was pretty cool, but
That'll be neat to see.
yeah, but it seems like it's so expensive to do. It's like, why not just go buy another one instead?
Yeah,
Instead of doing
something
that.
like the Ender 6.
Yeah. But it was pretty neat though, because they were trying to, I guess, get it to go more the speeds of the P1P and the new Creality K1 and all that stuff. And so, I mean, it was doing a good job. I mean, it looked pretty neat, but I think I can't remember. I think it was like close to $500 for the upgrade kit.
Wow.
And I was like, for $600 you could buy a K1. You know? But
I'll tell you which one's caught my eye is that new the Bamboo.
the new Bamboo one.
Oh, that's a nice printer. That's fast. They say it goes up to 500. That would be screaming.
Well, the problem though is that I think, and my big question is, sure, they can go that fast, but how fast can you go and not have it affect the print quality? You know, I think that's more the realistic stuff on it, you know, or the more realistic question on those subjects is I mean, sure, it had like the 20,000 millimeters a second acceleration or something like that.
Yeah.
But in that,
it's phenomenal.
In the width of the bed, it gets to that like for, you know, this much of the length of the bed. And so, I mean, does it really matter that much? I don't know. I'd like to play with one to find out. But
so would I.
But I want to know what's as fast as reliable.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll find out at some point. I know Jerry Brown has a couple of them, so I'm sure he's printing pretty quick with his. So, but
yeah, some of the guys were showing some of the benchies that were coming off at full speed, and they looked pretty good. I mean, I was impressed. You had a couple flaws here and there, but that would be expected for that kind of speed.
Yeah. Oh, well, let's see if we can bring somebody else in here to join us for a little bit. Let's see. Does it work? Can we? Oh, he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
He's in a different time zone, so you got to wait for the clock.
There
to
he is.
Sync up.
He made it.
Mr.
Hey,
Shiv.
Rob.
Oh, he's a little glitchy. Nope. He looks handsome though.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Got the hay.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's all right. It happens to all of us, Rob.
Reboot.
He fell off. Hopefully he'll try to come back in here. But it'd be good to talk to old Rob for a little bit.
Yep.
Let's see here. Oh yeah. There you go. Yep. So it was equal to the Prusa, if not better. Yeah.
Better.
I think Prusa is really going to take a beating from the
Bamboo.
the Bamboo and the new Creality ones. I think it's really going to hurt their market share. The thing I think that Prusa has going for it is they have Prusa loyalists, lots of Prusa loyalists, and they are really good with the 3D printing community, and I think that will help.
Prusa's been around a long time.
Yeah,
I mean, when you really look at it, they've been in the game for probably the longest that I know, longer than Creality.
Oh yeah. So it, and they're good people. And they're very open with their stuff, and all that. So hopefully it doesn't take too much of a market share. But they're supposed to be coming out, I think, with like a bigger Prusa here pretty soon too, like the XL or something like that. So Ray wants to know if Rob pays his internet bill. That's all good.
Okay.
Internet is sketchy at times. It could be the clouds from Canada. Maybe they're going out that way now. I tell you what, man, that really affected us out here in Maryland. You could even like where I live at, if you look out the window here, you got the mountains and stuff, and you could barely see them with the haze and the fog. And we were, me and my helper were working on a solar job, and on Thursday, and we're out there coughing because it was just in the air. And it wasn't even like supposed to be the worst day for it down here. But things are getting better now. It's going out to sea or something.
Oh, it looked like New York got hit pretty good with the smoke.
Yeah, it looked orange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Orange
yes, it is Canada's fault.
Yep.
They say they had like 400 forest fire or wildfires up
Wow.
there.
Yeah, I was hearing like that they usually have like 6 million acres that burn each year, and so far this year they're already over 9 million acres.
Wow.
I was like, holy cow, that is insanity. But it's pretty unfortunate. The trees need it once in a while.
Clean that underbrush.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The big issue
it
with
cloud
the
based?
bamboo is the cloud based. Yeah, I from my understanding, you can also run it locally too, but I don't think that's the way that they want you to. But the cloud base isn't my favorite thing.
No.
Ooh, Wade had one an hour away from him. Ooh, man, I bet you it was thick there. Stay safe, buddy. Stay safe.
Good reason to stay inside and work on the CNC.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah. Make wood chips. It'll burn faster.
Or add to it and burn some wood on the laser.
Yeah. There you go. Nobody will notice then.
Yeah.
It smells like burning wood out here. Oh no, it's not me.
Luckily for me, I got good neighbors.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go. Shop stuff for me. I this week I was able to hang up some flags. I was happy about that.
Cool.
They're I'm gonna have to move them once a 17-foot long scoreboard goes up there, but they'll have to shift down a little bit. But it did feel good to actually hang my flags up there. Made it feel a little bit better inside the shop whenever I get in there and mess around. What else did I do? Oh, I wired up the lights in the back half of the shop too. So that was good. Now I can actually see all throughout the shop.
Now, did you use the 4-footers, the LEDs, or
No, I used the 8-foot ones actually.
8-foot? Okay.
Yeah. Wade, Wade is 3D printed garden. I apologize, and I meant to say something to you when I first saw your name show up, but because of all the people's jacking up my accounts and all that, I've been spending all the time doing that instead of doing more preparation for the show. So I didn't get to download those for you, but we'll look at them next week for you, man. I appreciate it, and I apologize. So, but we definitely want to check it out. 3D gardens are cool. Definitely cool. I've got some.
Okay.
Well,
I'm going to ask, or I'm going to act dumb on this. I know I am, or look dumb, which is nothing new. What is a 3D garden?
Thank you for asking that, because I didn't want to.
He had printed a whole bunch of stuff for his garden, like the 3D printed like cups and all that for the.
Okay.
I'm not well versed in gardening.
Into the hydroponics.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, the cups and I gotcha.
Yeah, so that's what he was referring to. Oh,
That's
Rob
cool.
said his internet crashed.
Bummer.
And my internet almost crashed. There we go. Let's see here. Wade said he'd come on here and show us. Wade, yes. I'll talk to you after. I'll talk to you this week. We can get you just come on next week and show us all the cool parts and all that good stuff. That'd be really cool. Be very cool. I'd appreciate that. Pay the bill, Rob. That's what Ray Dixon says. Nice. So, what else is going on? Anything else happening really? It's been kind of quiet as far as in getting into summer. Around here, I haven't been able to do much else. We went camping this week for a couple of days this week. So I came back from the campground to be able to come hang out with you guys, and left the wife and the kid at the campground. I'm back here.
You ran away, huh?
Yeah, I came back the other night. So I came back at like 10 o'clock the other night because thankfully what we do is when my son gets out of school, we go camping for that Wednesday to Sunday, and it's local, so it's like 10 miles away from here, and so we have my wife's grandfather living with us, and usually he goes to bed at like 8:30, 8:45, usually 8:30, 8:45. So I came home at 10 from being at the campground, and because I had to get up and do stuff here in the morning, and he's still up. And man, he was fired up about all kinds of stuff. The late night news watch got him, but it was pretty funny. It was really surprising when you don't expect somebody to be up like an hour and a half after they usually go to bed, and he's, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "Why are you awake?" So,
not used to it.
Yeah. I did also want to bring this up. I got a couple of when my Facebook was working, I got a couple of messages from folks watching that were asking that because we're not a monetized show, the channel on here, how they could support the channel. So I was looking into it, and I was able to add a PayPal donation link to the. If you go to my channel's page, if you look up in the top bar, there's a PayPal link there, which goes to paypal.me/rballard-designs. If you want to, that's nice of you.
Or you can click the link that I just put up.
Huh? Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
That works too. I'm not
put on in the chat.
There you go.
Yeah. Make it easy.
I was on a different thing. So, but anyway, so that's out there if you ever want to. It all goes right back into the show. So, it's
he needs a new computer.
Evidently, we need a whole lot of things right now. It was really nice being on Dave's show when I could just show up with my iPad.
We might have to
on
chip
this
in
side
for
of
Rob.
things, it doesn't work that well. So, but that's all right. We'll make it work, and hopefully by next week's show we'll have a little more to talk about with everybody, and hopefully we can get Wade to come on here and show us his garden and all that good stuff. So, be very cool.
Another interesting thing. Did you happen to see the series that Bourbon Moth Woodworking has out? He's rebuilt, or he's finishing off the inside of an Airstream trailer, doing all the woodwork in it.
I saw that he was doing it. I hadn't watched any of them yet.
It's really interesting. Boy, I'll tell you, he's meticulous when he's putting that stuff together. I've done cabinetry that didn't look that nice.
Wow.
He's just does beautiful work.
Yeah. Well, another person that's making a nice little trailer is our own Dave Gatton.
Yes, he is. I'm waiting for the next video to come out.
Yeah. Yeah, he just put one out a couple days ago.
Yeah.
That's looking good.
It is
Yeah.
looking good.
Yeah, we were talking about it the other day. It was pretty funny because he was yelling at me that my camper is not camping, it's glamping. So I sent him a picture of my living room that's in my camper.
Yeah, glamping.
And well, it backfired on me severely
Oh,
because when we got out to the campground the other day, my refrigerator wasn't working.
oh no.
We ended up having to throw away some food because it wasn't keeping it cold. So, but I was like, oh.
Yeah, Dave's trailer's coming along very nicely.
Yeah, it is.
That's going to be sharp.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I like the idea. He's lifting it up even higher than a normal trailer. He's bringing it up off the ground.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
There we go.
In the morning?
Mr.
All
Gatton
right.
got a new one coming in the morning.
Looking forward to it.
There you go. We'll be watching it, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Very cool.
A couple of times he's had Jack in his office with him, and Jack has, let's say, freshened the air a little bit.
Oh.
Now, can you imagine having Jack in that trailer if Jack decides to freshen the air?
Oh, I'm pretty sure Dave's putting one of those turbo
Power
fans.
vents.
Yeah,
We
with a tube that goes right down.
Yeah.
my one dog, she if she eats a certain kind of treat, she'll run you out of her room. Al's asking, Dave who? There you go. Yeah, she'll run you out of her room. It's pretty brutal. So thankfully, we've learned what treats it was and stopped giving them to her.
I'd be feeding more.
Yes, I did update my K40. Was it for Lightburn? Yes, it was. And I have all the video stuff shot for it. I just need to finish editing it and put it out. Who was it? The one laser manufacturer. They make a board that goes into a K40 and enables the use of Lightburn. So they started putting it in all their K40s, but then they also just made the board available. And since they're all kind of carbon copies of each other, it worked fine in mine. So yeah, I need to get that put out. Yeah, Al says it's called off gassing. Very cool. Oh,
This
Look
is
at that,
something you
yeah.
don't see very much. Right there.
yeah, Jared was wife of Mick
That's
Welder
awesome.
for Mother's Day. She's rocking it. There you
That's
go.
awesome.
Very good.
That's so cool to see.
Hopefully she buys you a TIG welder for
Yeah.
Father's Day. There you go.
Oh, bigger CNC.
Yeah. Very sweet.
Actually, one of those plasma CNC cutters, along with the welder, creates some really cool stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it would be nice. Definitely would be nice. It hopefully at some point there'll be one in the shop, but I'm not holding my breath anytime soon. It would be cool for building my car projects and all that good stuff. Being able just to make parts as you go would be pretty sweet.
Now, is your shop fully solar?
Essentially it is, because my shop it's a 30 by 50 pole barn, and I have 36 panels on the roof right now, and so it was originally went through permitting as a solar support structure, and now it has walls.
Well, what
So
I was
originally
wondering is there enough amperage out of your inverter to power a welder?
Well, the way that I have it hooked up, it's called grid tied. So you really don't notice when you're using the solar energy or not, because it's just all working together. So yeah, I can use whatever I want in there. It wouldn't matter.
Hmm.
We're going to be
So
putting
pretty much during the day you feed the grid, and then at
Yeah.
night you pull off.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
cool.
essentially. And any gaps in there, I just pull it out from the grid too. So it's all interconnected into itself, and it does good. It does good. So they've so anyway, so yeah, so my building was originally considered a solar support structure, even though it's really a shop. So
It's a good way to do it.
yeah, hey, you got to use the rules to your
To your advantage.
advantage.
The big boys do it all the time.
Yep.
Yeah, they do.
I was one of the car YouTube channels that I watch is B is for Build, and they're making a car that's for the 24 Hours of Lemons race that's in New Jersey. I think it's actually this weekend. But they so the 24 Hours of Lemons, what it is, if you don't know, it's a race where you use a crappy car. It's supposed to be like a $500 car, and you're racing around the track. And so what they've done now is as you know, it's getting harder and harder to get a $500 car that you can actually run. They give you loopholes, and your job is to exploit the loopholes as much as possible. And so the loophole for this year was that a Chrysler product that has a Bentley body kit on it is exempt from the cap of the cost that you're using on the car. So what they did is they used that loophole because it says a Chrysler product. It doesn't say a Chrysler car. So they have a BMW that like M3 or something like that, and they put a Bentley Continental, wrecked Bentley Continental's fenders and hood and stuff on it, and this car is like very fast, and then but they joined it to the body with a Chrysler center cap from like the wheels, so everywhere where it mounts to the body, it's all Chrysler center cap. So it is a Chrysler product mounted to a Bentley Continental body. I'll say, hey, that's a good way to. It's all in how it's worded. Lawyers would tell you that's how it's worded. So, but it's pretty fun. But they go out and go racing with it, and I'm sure it'll break at some point. But they're pretty neat. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to catch up on some of the other. JR's got a question here out there for anybody. Anyone have a Plasmacolor handheld that they like? So if anybody's got one that they use and like, let old JR know. Appreciate it. I don't have one at all, so I can't tell you if I like one.
I forgot the name of mine. Mine's an off-brand, but it works pretty good. I think Lincoln makes a really nice one.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. Oh, yeah. Wade's asking about Bad Chad. Yeah. Yeah, Bad Chad's made some pretty neat-looking cars. There's some neat stuff he's done. They had his show for a little while. I don't know if they still run that show. But he's a good old boy, that's for sure.
Now, you sparked some interest. You were showing those dune buggy body kits for the Easy Goes, the golf carts. Those are cool. Now, I've always thought about actually doing a fiberglass mold for fun, because they did that at Douglas at the aircraft, and just give it a shot and do a body kit, because we got the CNCs. I think I sent you a link to a gentleman that literally makes the bodies using
Mhm.
just a standard small CNC, and he cuts out chunks and puts it together like a puzzle.
Oh yeah.
The
Well, there's a
Batmobile,
guy.
yeah, you're right.
There's a guy that's making a Lamborghini Aventador out of 3D printing.
Sweet. There you go.
It's pretty wild. Bad Chad went strictly YouTube. Wade's saying that's cool. Yeah, a lot of them seem to do that after the TV deal stuff. They keep going, keep going with the with the YouTubes. Probably make more money on YouTube than they did on the with regular TV stuff.
Keep it alive.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh,
This is
the
gonna
car
bug me.
stuff's
I'll be
fun.
right back.
Yeah, yeah. The car stuff's fun though. I enjoy it, except for when it doesn't work right. That's why I like old ones. I'm a big old VW guy.
I built a street legal dune buggy off a Volkswagen shortened Volkswagen chassis years ago,
Nice.
and it was a blast. It was like a tea bucket style,
Oh, cool.
and it was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Okay. Just for fun, I took a quick look at the my plasma cutter. It's a Lotus. It's a LTP 6000.
Ooh.
It sounds fancy. Yeah, it works.
Yeah. Oh, JR says no room for another CNC.
Oh.
Yeah. Make templates on it, then use the handheld plasma for those templates.
I gotcha.
That's why we made those good old CNCs for. Yeah. Excellent.
Oh, you haven't been on Facebook. I threw up, there was a video from 1960 about CNC machining. And it was really cool because, you know, how we sit back and we put everything in the computer and do the G code and all this. It's, you know, it's cool. I love it. But then you look where it started from. They were using like a ticker tape.
No kidding.
So a draftsman would draw it all out and write down the numbers, and another person would take it and type it in. And as they're typing it, shows up on a paper, but it's also kicking out a tape. And then they'd take that tape and they would loop it. And they'd put it in the machine. And that would actually, the machine would read the tape with holes in it, and then it would do its function. It was a really
that's
cool
pretty
video.
cool.
It was a neat piece of history for CNC.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll have to watch that. Be very cool.
When you get your Facebook back.
Yeah, whenever it is.
That was a big machine too that he had there.
Yeah. But in its time, yeah, because it would change out all the bits and everything, just like a modern machine. It looked pretty modern. But for 1960, that was awesome. It was a really cool piece of equipment. If I can find it.
That's pretty neat. Very cool. Oh. All right, guys. Well, I guess we'll shut this thing down for the night. Rob's not going to make it back. He's getting 5 megabits a second right now. So
Yeah, that's not good. I was hoping for one more special guest.
Yeah, it's all good.
I hope you'd sneak in here. Yeah,
maybe
I'd be
next
lounging
week.
too, though.
Heck yeah, heck yeah. So, but wanted to thank everybody for coming out. Sean, thank you for joining us. Paul, thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
More than welcome.
Everybody out in the chat, appreciate you all signing on and watching us, even though we didn't get to tell you anything about the show showing up tonight. So I guess maybe next week we'll get it figured out a little bit more. Hey, if every week we get a little bit better, that's all we can ask for. I got Paul on here this week, people. We're making progress.
That's right. That's right.
Next time we'll actually have
yard.
something else. No, maybe next time we'll actually have like an outro or something. I was trying for it, but it didn't
Cody
out.
just showed up.
Cody's out in the chat.
Yeah.
Hey, Cody.
Oh, Cody's here. Yeah, Cody showed up now. Very good. Very good. Thanks for joining us, Cody. Appreciate it, buddy.
Yes. Cody, I have to admit it. Your microphone actually looks like a cigar when it's really small. It's cool.
There we go. Oh, Jeff has got a quick question here. Jeff, Dave's just taking a break from the show. He's got some other stuff going on, so he's taking care of that stuff, and we're just filling in the meantime. So hope you join us back next week, and we'll keep on going until Dave's ready to come back and keep on continuing with the regular show. So. Oh, Cody's moving his Thunder to the new shop.
Ooh.
Yep.
Wow. That's going to open up a whole lot of room in that little in his shop in the office in there. I don't know what he's going to do with that.
He can build some cabinets to match the trim around the door.
That could.
Yeah.
Just leave it on the side.
You cut the pieces
Good
and lay them against the wall.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think I got that one.
Yeah. Very good. What's that one?
Yeah,
for?
I just tossed a link up to the history of CNC from 1960.
Nice. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we'll check that out. Maybe if you guys see any out there in the chat, if you guys watch any cool videos and you want us to take a little bit of a dive into them or anything, send a message to somebody that has an active Facebook account. Maybe we could take it out, check it out, and go from there. Yeah, it's not this guy today. It's falling apart at the seams. But Cody's wife is taking over the command center. That's a good thing you got yourself a shop now. There you go. There you go. All right. Well, you guys have a great evening. Thank you very much for coming out and spending Saturday night with us. And we'll see you next week. Thanks.